Hello everyone, welcome back to Atreyu Crochet. So in today's video, I'm going to be having some fun because I'm going to show you guys how I crochet, how I come up with my projects. So I got some scrap yarn. It's some of that Karen Simply Soft yarn, different colors that I've used over the past year. And yeah, I'm going to be crocheting a hat. I don't know exactly what this hat is going to look like yet, but usually I don't when I start to crochet one anyway, and I just kind of figure things out as I go. So if you want to see what I come up with these various colors, keep watching. Things you will need include scrap yarn. You will also need a size I US crochet hook. This is, I think, 5.5 millimeter. You'll need a pair of scissors and a darning weave-in tapestry needle. Let's have fun. Let's take our yarn, wrap it around 2 fingers like that, and then bring it from the back, wrapping it around, creating an X. Put your thumb over the X. Continue to wrap it around, placing it in between the 2 middle fingers. Grab your crochet hook, go under the first strand, over the second one, hook it in on, and then we're going to pull it through to the other side. We use this thumb and this finger to grab the yarn at the crochet hook, and then we're just going to gently shimmy those 2 fingers out. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. You can pull on the tail of this magic ring to kind of close it up a little bit. And now we're going to place 15 double crochet into the ring. To make a double crochet, you want to first yarn over. So yarn over, enter the ring, and then you're going to yarn over, pull through to the front for 3 loops. Yarn over, go through 2, 1, 2, yarn over, go through 2, 1, 2. Yarn over, re-enter the same ring. Yarn over, pull through to the front for 3 loops. Yarn over, go through 2, 1, 2. Yarn over, go through 2, 1, 2. Make 13 more of those double crochet and I'll see you soon. I have my 15 double crochet made, and that chain 3 does not and will not ever count as a stitch in this pattern. So now I'm going to pull on the tail to close up the loop. And that's going to bring the final double crochet to that chain 3. I'm going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain up. So 1, 2, 3. Now, before I begin round 2, I'm going to change colors. I'll show you how to do this one time, and then for all the other rounds where we change colors, you'll know how to do it. We'll start by hooking on the new color and then pulling it through. Then pull on the purple to make that loop disappear, and then adjust the new color as needed. Now you're going to tie a couple of knots between the tail of the new color and the purple. 1, 2. You can cut your purple yarn now. We're done with it. And now we're ready to start with the new color, the pink. So we're going to start out by chaining 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to put 2 double crochet in every double crochet around. So here's the first double crochet. We'll yarn over, slice the icing off the top of the cake, yarn over, pull through to the front for 3 loops, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go back in there, yarn over, pull through to the front for 3 loops, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Put 2 double crochet in every double crochet around, and I'll meet you once I get back around to the chain 3. I put 2 double crochet in every double crochet around, and now I'm at the chain 3. I'm going to slip stitch into the top chain, and you're always going to slip stitch into the top chain of the chain 3. Now I'm going to switch colors again. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to chain a 4th one, so 4. Now, in the first double crochet of the round right there, I'm going to put a double crochet. So yarn over, slice the icing off top of the cake, yarn over, pull through to the front for my normal 3 loops, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. And what I have is my chain 3, a chain 1 space, and then a double crochet. Now I'm just going to chain 1 and put a double crochet in every stitch around. So I chain 1, now I go to the next double crochet, which is there, and I make a double crochet. Chain 1, and now I go to the next double crochet and make a double crochet. Chain 1, and you'll keep doing that. I'll meet you once we get around to the chain 3. I've chained 1. I'm going to put a double crochet in that final double crochet, and then I'm going to chain 1, and now I'm going to slip stitch into the third chain up. 1, 2, 3. I've changed color, and now I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm at that chain 1 space, and I'm going to put a double crochet in the chain 1 space. And now I'm at the actual double crochet, and I'm going to front post around it. So I yarn over. Just go behind the stitch, coming back out to the front. Bring my yarn forward. You to yarn over, pull through. That leaves you my 3 loops. Yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go through 2. Now I'm at the chain 1 space, so I just go in there and make a regular double crochet. And then I'm here at this double crochet, so I'll do another front post. So I yarn over, go behind the stitch, coming out to the front. Bring my yarn forward to yarn over, pull through to the front for 3 loops. Yarn over, go through 2, 1, 2. Yarn over, go through 2, 1, 2. Continue in that fashion. I'll meet you at this chain 3. Be sure not to miss this final chain 1 space there after that final double crochet. So put a double crochet in there, and then slip stitch into the third chain up. 1, 2, 3. I've changed color again. Now I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to start out with the front post double crochet. So in that first double crochet there, I'm going to put a front post double crochet in it. And then the next stitch, which is a front post, I'm going to put a regular double crochet in it. Just slice the icing off top of the stitch. And then I'm going to alternate going back to the front post. Here's the next stitch. So put a front post around it. And then here's the next stitch. It will get a regular double crochet, slicing the icing off the top of the cake. Continue alternating in that fashion, and I'll meet you at that chain 3. I'm at the final double crochet. I'm going to front post around it. And now I'm going to slip stitch into the third chain up. 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to put a front post around this first front post double crochet. Now I'm going to chain 1. I want to skip 1, and I'm going to go to the one thereafter and put a front post double crochet around that front post double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, and front post around the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1, and front post around the next one. Continue in that fashion. I'll meet you at this chain 3. I've chained 1. I'm going to skip 1, and then this final one, I'm going to make a front post double crochet. That takes me right to the chain 3. I'm going to slip stitch in the third chain up. 1, 2, 3. Next round, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then that'll take us to this front post. So we're going to front post double crochet around it like normal. And then we're going to front post treble crochet around this one right there, that stitch that's in between. So we have this chain 1 space, and we have the stitch down there that we skipped. We're going to yarn over twice, go down here, front post around it. So yarn over, pull through to the front. You have 4 loops. Yarn over, go through 2, 1. Yarn over, go through 2, that's 2. Yarn over, go through 2, that's 3. And that's what you have. I'll show you again. The next one will get a front post double crochet. And then this one that we skipped is kind of hiding back there. It's going to get a front post treble crochet, so we yarn over twice. 1, 2, go down here, grab it, yarn over, pull through to the front for 4 loops, and then we're going to yarn over, go through 2, 3 times. So yarn over, go through 2, 1, yarn over, go through 2, 2, yarn over, go through 2, 3. And this is what you're going to have. All right, almost around. So front post double crochet, and then we drop down here and put a front post treble crochet. So we yarn over twice, go behind the stitch, and yarn over, go through 2, 3 times, and then our final stitch is the front post double crochet. That takes us back to the chain 3. We'll slip stitch into the 3rd chain up, 1, 2, 3. And this is what you're going to have. Isn't that beautiful? Next round, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to chain 1 more. That's going to create our chain 1 space. And then we're going to skip 1. So we skip that one, and we're going to front post double crochet around this front post treble crochet. So yarn over, go behind it, yarn over, pull through to the front, 3 loops, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, chain 1, skip 1, and the next stitch, front post double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, the next one, front post double crochet. Continue in this fashion all the way around, and I'll meet you at this technically chain 4. I'm back around. I did my final front post double crochet. I have 1 more stitch there, but I need to skip it, so I just chain 1, skip the final stitch, and then that takes me to this chain 4. I count up 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. So in the 3rd chain of those 4, I'm going to slip stitch. And this is what you're going to have. Starting the next round, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. That takes us to this chain 1 space. In that chain 1 space, we're going to double crochet 2 together. So yarn over, go in there, yarn over, pull through to the front for 3 loops, yarn over, go through 2, pause, yarn over, go back into that chain 1 space, yarn over, pull through to the front. It's going to leave us with 4 loops, yarn over, go through 2, and then yarn over, go through 3. Chain 1, skip this front post double crochet, and go to the next chain 1 space and make another double crochet 2 together, DC 2 together. So yarn over, enter the chain 1 space, yarn over, pull through to the front for 3 loops, yarn over, go through 2, pause, yarn over, re-enter that same chain 1 space, yarn over, pull through to the front for 4 loops, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 3, chain 1. Continue in this fashion, and I'll meet you back at this chain 3. We're almost back around. I've chained 1, so I'm going to find the next chain 1 space, which is here, and DC 2 together. Chain 1, and then that takes me to this final chain 1 space, where I will put my final DC 2 together of the round. All right, I'm not going to chain 1 because I'm right at the chain 3. So I'm just going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain up, 1, 2, 3. And this is what you're going to have. Next round, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then chain 1 to create a chain 1 space. And now, in this chain 1 space there, we're going to put a DC 3 together, double crochet 3 together. So go in, yarn over, pull through to the front for 3 loops, yarn over, go through 2, pause, yarn over, go back in there, yarn over, pull through to the front for 4 loops, yarn over, go through 2, pause, yarn over, re-enter, 1 more time, yarn over, pull through to the front for 5 loops, yarn over, go through the first 2, you have 4 loops now, yarn over, go through the remaining 4 loops, chain 1, find the next chain 1 space and repeat. In there, that's 1, back in there, 2, back in there 1 more time for 3. You have your 4 loops, yarn over, go through all 4, chain 1. Continue in this fashion, I'll meet you at the chain 3. I'm at the final one, so I go in, yarn over, pull through to the front, 3 loops, yarn over, go through 2, pause, yarn over, re-enter, yarn over, pull through to the front for 4 loops, yarn over, go through 2, pause, yarn over, re-enter one more time, yarn over, pull through to the front for 5 loops, yarn over, go through the first 2, and I have 4 loops, yarn over, go through the remaining 4. All right, and now I need to get across this, so I will chain 1 this time, and then that will take me to the chain 4, and I'm going to slip stitch in the 3rd chain up, 1, 2, 3, and this is what you have. Starting next round, I'm only going to chain 1, and then I'm going to put 1 single crochet in every chain 1 space and stitch around. Chain 1 space, I put a single crochet. In this DC 3 together, here's the top right there, I put a single crochet. Chain 1 space in between the 2 DC 3s together, we'll put a single crochet. DC 3 together, there's the top, slice the icing, single crochet. Continue doing that all the way around and I'll meet you at the chain 1. In the final chain 1 space, we'll put a single crochet, and then we're going to bypass that chain 1 and slip stitch into the first single crochet of the round. And this is what you have. Next round, we've changed color. We're going to chain 3 now. 1, 2, 3. And remember, we slip stitched into the first single crochet. So what we're going to do now is put a double crochet in the 3rd one over. So here's the first one, 2nd, 3rd. So yarn over, go into the first one like that, and make your double crochet. And then we're going to go back to that one we skipped, the 2nd one. Yarn over, go back, just slice the icing off top of the cake. Yarn over, pull through to the front. For our 3 loops, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. So we have our chain 3 and our crisscross. We'll continue in that fashion all the way around. Let me show you again. Skip the next stitch, go into the one thereafter, and make your double crochet. Now put the double crochet in the one you skipped. Once again, this is what it looks like on the top. Now yarn over, pull through to the front for your normal 3 loops. Yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Continue in that fashion, I'll meet you at this chain 3. Just a couple more to go. And now I'm going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain up, 1, 2, 3. So the top of that chain 3. And this is what I have. Starting the next round, I'm going to chain 1. And then I'm just going to put a single crochet in every stitch around. So here's the first one. Slice the icing off the top of the cake and make a single crochet. Next one, single crochet. Next one, single crochet. Next one, single crochet. I'll see you once we get back around. Putting our final single crochet in the final stitch. And now that takes us back to the single crochet at the beginning of the round. So we're just going to slip stitch into it. And this is what we have. Starting next round, we'll chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Doesn't count as a stitch. Now we're going to put 1 double crochet in every single crochet around. So this chain 3 doesn't count as a stitch for that single crochet, so we're going to go right into there again where we slip stitched and put a double crochet. And now just 1 double crochet into every single crochet around. I'll meet you at the chain 3. Almost back around, putting my final double crochet in the final stitch, slip stitch into the 3rd chain up of that chain 3, and this is what you have. Starting next round, I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now I'm going to alternate between the front post double crochet and the back post double crochet. Here's the front post, yarn over, just go behind, coming out like that, yarn over, pull through to the front for 3 loops, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Here's the back post. This one you haven't seen in this tutorial, so pay attention. So I'm going to yarn over from behind. I'm going to come out on the right side of the stitch, go back out just on the left side of the stitch, and this is what it looks like on the back. Now I'm going to yarn over while I'm back there and pull through. That's going to give me my normal 3 loops for the double crochet. I'll yarn over, go through 2, and then yarn over, go through 2. Now I go back to the front post. Now, back post, yarn over from the back, come out, and then go back out to the back. This is what it looks like on the back side. Yarn over, pull through for my 3 loops, then yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Continue in this fashion, I'll meet you at the chain 3. I'm ending with the back post double crochet, which confirms that I have an even number of stitches. And now I'm going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain up of that chain 3. And this is what it looks like. Starting the next round, I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to repeat the previous round. First stitch gets a front post, double crochet. The next one gets a back post, double crochet. Continue in this fashion, I'll meet you at that chain 3. As expected, I ended with the back post double crochet, and I'm going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain up of that chain 3. And this is what I have. Starting in the next round, I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and repeat the last round. So I start with the front post double crochet, and then I go to the back post double crochet in the next stitch. Continue in that fashion, and I'll meet you around at that chain 3. Back around, I'm going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain up of that chain 3. This is what I have. Starting in the next round, I am going to chain 2, 1, 2, and I'm going to make a front post half double crochet. So yarn over, pull through to the front. Now I have my 3 loops. I'll yarn over and go through all 3 loops. 1, 2, 3. So very similar to a front post double crochet. And now I'm going to make a back post half double crochet. So I go behind that stitch. Same thing, I have my 3 loops, and now I just yarn over and go through all 3 loops. Front post half double crochet in the next one. All 3 loops. Back post half double crochet in the next one. As soon as I get my 3 loops, I yarn over and go through all 3. I'll meet you at this chain 2. I ended with the back post half double crochet, and now I'm going to slip stitch to the 1, 2, 2nd chain up. I'm going to chain 1 and cut my yarn and fasten off. Now on this side, I'm just going to go through a couple of loops, and I'm going to yarn over and pull that in. And then I'm going to chain 1, pull that down like that. That'll cause this tail to tend toward the inside, and it will serve as my tack. I think I know where the back is because that's where all these strands are, but details, details. All right, so let's go back to the very beginning here, and I'll show you how to weave this in. So remember, this is the magic circle, so it opened up a little bit. So all we do is tug on it, and that closes it again. And now we'll take our darning weave and tapestry needle, feed the yarn through, and then we'll just go through the double crochets about the circle, tugging on it. And this is how you weave your tails. And you guys weave it through the same color yarn. After you make 1 full rotation, that should be sufficient. And then if you want, if you're afraid of this coming loose again, just go through a new body loop. And then bring that through the loop, your darning weave and tapestry needle through the loop. And then pull, and that'll create a knot. And then you can cut this tail down. All right, so I'm going to weave in my other tails. If you have 2 tails together, you can also just tie a couple of knots and then cut them down if you don't feel like weaving all this in. All right, I'll check back in a moment. All right, guys, so this is what the finished product looks like. I tied several knots, and be careful with this Simply Soft yarn because it's very how should I say, slippery compared to other yarns. So when you're tying your knots, make sure they're actually secure, okay? I went back and tied groups of knots to each other just to make sure that they were all secure. Here's my tag so I know where the back is. And yeah, isn't this beautiful? So this is just with all the different colorways that I've used of Caron Simply soft yarn over the year, and it turned out beautiful. So do you think you're good enough? Do you think your crochet skills are up to the task of making this beautiful hat? I'll say that if you have been watching my tutorials, definitely. All right? So I'm rooting for you. Let me know when you make yours. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this tutorial. If you want to see more from me, check out the playlist up top. And I'll see you in the next one.